Cue the music.
Hello, everybody,
Cue the music.
and welcome to the TTV podcast, episode 309. I'm Messa.
I'm LJ.
I'm Ben.
I'm Tenebrain Victus.
And I'm Deborah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is the last episode of 2018. 3 cheers
Yeah.
for a crazy year.
It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a very eventful year.
3 cheers, alright.
Yeah. It's been
Yeah,
a
what
good year,
happened?
LJ.
It's been a year.
It's been a great year. It's been a good year.
Guys, I propose a New Year's resolution. From now on, we will refer to Dead Matoro as Maddie.
I like this.
Her?
I already call her Matero.
That's exactly why you call her Matero. We're gonna call her Maddie for short.
I feel like this.
I'm not feeling this one.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna stick. You know why? Because I'm the one that started calling Fluffy.
Oh, dang.
I don't
But
think
I
that's
call her
actually
Fufu.
true.
This is true.
Egg Fluff family.
A good example. Exhibit A.
Flepp's family called.
I'm the one. I am the one that coined the term "get 'em Fluff."
Okay.
Get him, Fluff.
Okay.
Oh man, it's good to have you back, gracing us with your presence for such a rare
Thanks,
occasion.
man.
Yeah, stooping down, descending from the heavens, just to talk to us this one time.
And
On New
grace
Year's-
you all with a new nickname.
This year's episode, well, this week's episode, is being recorded on New Year's Adam, which I guess is a thing.
It's not a
People
thing.
actually say.
There's
No,
it is
no
a
thing
thing.
like that. No, it isn't.
You can look it up, man. I saw people
I
talking
don't
about
think it's a
Christmas
thing
Adam.
either.
Okay,
Yeah.
no,
Wait,
people
what?
are talking. I've seen people
I'm
talk
highly
about
suspicious
Christmas
of this.
It's an Urban Dictionary thing.
That's
Oh,
okay.
That's
That's not
real.
a thing.
That's not a thing.
Adam. Yeah, when you go look up your slang term, you're definitely going to be referring back to Urban Dictionary to find you that answer. So,
That's
whatever.
true.
Is YOLO in the dictionary yet? Like the real
YOLO,
one?
I'm sure it is.
In the real dictionary, probably
in
not.
the real world?
In the dictionary.
It is.
I
It
don't
has
know.
in fact been added to
Look,
the Oxford English
I read
Dictionary.
the dictionary 2 times. I don't remember it being in there.
YOLO is in Oxford. Can confirm.
Yeah, but who owns Oxford Dictionary and who else?
Obviously, a
Oxford's-
guy or person
Oxford's a
named
sellout.
Oxford.
Now, I'm referencing there's one time where, oh gosh, I don't know what we were debating. We were debating something, and we were using 2 different dictionaries that we found out were owned by the same group.
It was whether Ruby was an anime or not.
That was
the
it.
debate.
Great.
It was me and the trash person versus you and Var.
Yes, I remember the participants.
You and the trash
The
bag?
trash man,
Yeah.
the human trash man, debating the merits of Ruby being an anime or not. And we were like looking on, I think it was Merriam-Webster and Encyclopedia Britannica trying to figure out like what constitutes an anime. And they had like conflicting definitions. We
It's a
were arguing.
style.
Yeah, only to find out. There you go.
I don't want to do that again. Please.
Listen, man.
So
You
is
would- you
Ruby
wouldn't
an anime or
No.
not?
You wouldn't have to
No,
do
it
it
isn't.
again if you just admitted when you were wrong.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not wrong.
Yes.
I can't admit being wrong about something I'm not wrong about. Speaking of Ruby, it's still garbage, I'm sure. I just can't see it yet.
Ruby Volume 6 has been a marked improvement.
Maybe.
You can't deny.
Yeah, I can.
You maybe can deny it's good. You can't deny it's an improvement.
Yes, okay. I can agree that it has improved, but yes, I can definitely deny it's good.
Yeah, I see a lot of people posting in the Ruby.
I don't know. It's held your attention for this long. It must be
Not
good.
willingly.
I drag LJ kicking and screaming to watch Ruby
Yeah, I wouldn't.
for the sake of group discussions.
Ruby to me is a lot like Destiny. I wouldn't be involved if it weren't for the social aspect.
This reminds me of when LJ used to say, "Oh, I don't like Halo. I only play it because you guys play it. I don't like it."
Which was true at the time. Still
No,
very
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
I still
You're a
no.
liar.
Okay, I can tell you definitely it's not a lie because I still feel that way about games now, like Destiny or Mass Effect or Andromeda.
Those I'm sure because those games are bad, but Halo was.
Shut your face! I'll fight you.
Yeah, and you'll lose.
I'll fight you. All right.
It would be very painful for you.
There's been a lot of crazy stuff that's gone down this year.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
has.
It's 2018 has been a year of change for us.
Has it now?
A year of
How about we start at the very beginning? It's those glum months.
I'll be quiet then.
Sam and
Before
I
we had a
have
player
described
squad.
2018 as the year of growth. Because it
LJ
seems that
calls it-
everybody everybody we know has gone through some sort of positive change through a lot of different experiences.
LJ calls it the year of vindication.
Dang right I do. Because it's the year of vindication. It's the year I was vindicated on almost every account.
Purple calls it the
This
year
is
of
the year of
Vindicaris.
vindication. It's the year I was vindicated.
It's not how you pronounce it, but I appreciate the
my
shout out.
No, I could say Vindicaris. My bad.
Oh,
Thank
is
you
it?
for
I thought it
correcting
was
yourself.
vindicated.
It is okay. It is not Vindicaris. I swear to God, that's how my
I
dad
didn't
pronounces
say
it, and it
Vindicaris.
drives me
What the heck? I
insane.
didn't say it like that.
Is it not?
Offended.
Is that even a real word?
Vindicaris.
All
God.
words are made up.
Vindicaris.
Yeah, yeah.
We're too close to the sun.
Potato, potato.
No,
Yeah, it's just the British pronunciation.
Don't you know I was raised in like British
I was raised with
stuff?
British
and
English.
I pronounce H as H, and I say calendar as calander, and all this other great stuff.
Guys, come on. We're reapplying for something tomorrow. We don't need this drama.
All right. So, the interesting thing about this year was like the first 4 months were kind of like a roller coaster stuff. Like for me personally, it was like a crazy beginning of the year. For LJ, obviously, but like
Really?
in January, like, you know, we were still in our hyper, you know, TTV must be a business mode, and we were dealing with the hardcore depression of the post-Christmas slump, as we are every year. But this year was really bad, and it was just generally demoralizing. Everyone was in like a funk. February, we did Lego Live, which was really fun.
Oh yeah, it was a
that
bunch of
was
fun.
a bright spot of this year.
I really enjoyed it.
I'm very, very sad you missed out
Next
on it, LJ.
Same, I'm glad I was able to
There's
go.
no next time. They're not doing the event anymore.
Sorry, Advi,
It's over, dude.
Space.
Wait,
Oh,
they're
man.
actually not.
They're not. It's confirmed.
Lego dead.
Lego died.
The first and last Lego Live was this year.
It was pretty fun. Surprisingly so. We went through a roller coaster with that event because it ended up like having its own set of challenges that were frustrating to be a part of, but working through them was very rewarding, I would say. It was a fun
Yeah,
event.
I have no regrets.
We took a lot of footage, but like as we always do, with the exception of this year. Thank you, Minge. None of it got really released. We recorded our panel. I don't think that ever got released.
Oh, I've seen that video sitting on Dropbox. What the heck happened there, guys?
I don't know, man.
And now
I mean,
it probably will
to be
never
fair.
be released.
With Lego Live, it's the one time I can kind of forgive our not releasing any content because immediately after we got back, pretty much was when everything went down. With
Nobody wanted to do anything.
we were tired, and then immediately after
Yeah.
that, he who must not be named got outed and exiled. So that kind of rendered any video content we had made with him in it moot, pretty much, including the panel.
Yeah, the happening. It was the happening.
The happening.
That's what it was.
So that was Lego Live was February, and then the friggin' that situation was in March, the Exodus, the return of LJ, the dissolving of the TTV business. March was a busy month.
Yeah, it was.
Var and I did our somber video at like 8 a.m. talking about the future of the TTV channel. That was fun.
Yes.
And then, LJ, how you doing?
Oh, no, nothing. However, I am gonna take this opportunity because we forgot to do this. We got to get in the habit of doing this. So we have TTV shirts that are actually up and about. So if you're interested in TTV shirt, I believe. Oh goodness, what's the
We
storefront
do.
called?
What are some of these? What do some of these shirts look like? What kind of shirts do we have?
Earn that paycheck.
Well, you can see on our Patreon.
No, it's
can,
not
actually,
not Patreon. It's teespring.com/the TTV store, and we have some designs that have gone out, but we are going to release the new designs really, really soon. And by that, I mean like tomorrow. So there's that.
Okay.
And
By the time this episode goes up, there'll be new designs.
I mean shirts, not shorts. Did I say shorts? We should make TTV shorts.
we're not gonna do that.
Like for the summertime, you know? Some
yeah.
swim shorts with the TTV logo on it.
Haley in the chat, hoodies are confirmed to be super comfy.
Yes.
So there you go.
There are a lot of
Testimonial.
Indeed
we
true.
have designs on a lot of different clothing items. So that out of the way, we have a topic.
Hoodies are comfy and water is wet.
Correct.
I appreciate the actor testimonial from Haley.
Yep.
This is not a paid actor. And also on the TTV message boards, we have a topic: top 10 TTV moments 2018. You have one more day at the time of this live stream to submit your favorite moment from TTV this past year. Remember, you have to post the video and a timestamp, unless it's a video where it's a short enough video where the whole thing counts. But
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this once.
say it once.
The Danganronpa episode, whatever, is gonna come in and sneak the first place spot away.
No, it's not. You want to
gonna
know
be
how I know it's not?
Because no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah, exactly. No one's going to see it, and the order is determined
It's
by
the
vote.
unseen gem. Listen, fan. You and I, we get each other. You know, I'm
What?
Meso. You know me.
No.
You know I have good
Stop this.
comedy sense.
No.
You know I'm a
You know-
funny guy.
You know what it is?
Trust me.
He's trying.
Trust me when I say that this moment is freaking hilarious. Go watch it. If you're not gonna watch our Let's Play, that's fine. Spoil yourself. Watch it anyway. It's in the topic. It's the latest post.
Okay.
Where is it?
It's gonna
Link
win.
it.
I'll link it to you. It's gonna win.
It's there. And thankfully, now, there's something you should all know about that. The Danganronpa Let's Play is on a channel that we have set up where the language restriction is non-existent. So on the TTV channel, everything's family-friendly, or at least as much as I can keep it. And on the other channel, with all the gameplay, it isn't. So just keep that in mind. This
There's
one...
a lot of strong language.
Soon
this-
to be TTV nerfed.
Yes, it is going to be called TTV Nerfed. It is what it is. So just keep that in mind. This is the one moment where the
our
language is
language
actually
filter.
fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
just
Our language
disclaimer.
filter has been nerfed
on that channel, not this one.
on that channel.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to get all that out of the way because we suck at getting that out of the way first. But
All right.
I
Thank
digress.
you.
Back
Thank
to
you.
the year. It's been a long year.
It's been a long year. I was saying, like, each month has had some kind of crazy occurrence, at least for me, because, like, those first 3 months were insane. Then I met Haley in April. Then you guys went to Brick Fair. I'm trying to think if there was anything in, like, May or June. Those are the only months where, like, maybe something...
Well,
happened.
I mean, in March, I met up with Matoro for the first time, like right after she technically joined, just by barely. And then in May, I went again, and then I left for Thailand a couple weeks after to go on summer vacation. But
It's insane, dude. This year, so much stuff has happened. It's tiring to even, like, think about it. LJ, you take the honor this year. This is the year of LJ.
Ah, yeah.
LJ was
The year of
exiled.
LJ.
LJ returned. LJ and you, Benj. You deserve an accolade as well. You
We,
do not deserve to be forgotten either.
So,
Because you did the work.
yeah, it's been a fascinating year because I came back in March, just in time to cobble together a April Fool's joke, which went very well, actually. So,
Purple says, I mean, June is when Var and I finally realized the obvious.
yeah, that you
LOL.
shouldn't have fired me
What
in
is
the
the
first place.
I guess it's not that
Yeah,
obvious.
Yeah, guess it's not that obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
not that
it's
obvious.
But, oh, we had the translated Mask of Light script. Toa Jatan in the chat mentioned that, which is a good point. But yeah, no, so I came back, and with Envy's help, and Envy has actually done most of the work, because he put all the work and time into the Brick Fair series. The two of us have been trying to cobble together what is left of the TTV channel, and Envy helmed the Brick Fair series, and I have brought back reviews, LJ's retired reviews, where I go over full lines of retired LEGO themes. And I'm starting, of
And then
course,
I
with
kind
the
of
system
sprinkled some
sets.
mock spotlight here and there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no, I call this the year of vindication because I was completely vindicated of my crimes, and everything
Indeed.
that I had been saying turned
In a
out
way.
to be completely and undeniable. Obviously, with our now former host, I was right, and now I'm back, and I just keep on being right about things, and it makes me happy. It took long enough.
Don't let it get in your head, LJ.
No, don't worry. I'm not. It's just a fact of life right now.
I do not deny that the Jahi situation. Oh, man.
There's a GIF. I can't
Haley
post it in
said-
the video, guys. I'm sorry, but.
Haley says, wait, LJ came back?
So,
Just didn't even realize he was
but
gone.
yeah, I mean,
Can you believe we lived in a TCV world without LJ? It was tragic.
It really didn't last that long. It was last August.
it was 7
and then-
months. That's a long.
Yeah, that's not
time.
long. That is not long.
Yeah, how
dude.
long-
I didn't
have we
talk
been
to you
friends?
for 6
What are
of
we
them,
coming
then.
up on 10 years?
Dude, 7 months. That's not even like a newborn baby hasn't even been born in that time. 7. Well, no, that's. What am I trying to do? No,
I mean, yes, if a baby started developing at the time
if a
LJ was
baby
fired,
started
yeah, there,
developing,
but
exactly.
there
You
have definitely been
understand what I'm
babies
trying to
born
say.
since then.
If a baby was conceived at the time of LJ's firing, it wasn't even born yet by the time he came back.
Amazing.
You wouldn't have given, I don't know, but it wasn't a long time. That's the point.
It was long enough. It was long enough. But yeah, no, I mean, so I was gone. I did my own thing for a little bit. I'm still doing my own thing. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, now I'm back.
No, it's not.
And I was proven right. What I've been saying for years ended up being the case. Although it wasn't how I expected it. So, like,
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected
yeah,
that
no,
actually
it's
went
like
down.
I'd been saying that a certain individual is a pile of flaming human garbage for a long time, but I didn't expect how it would present itself to the world. So that was a surprise.
Yeah.
But outside of that, came back doing things. Aforementioned Brick Fair, which was a blast, is way better than last year, and it was a super fun time hanging out with Matoro and Envy.
Get hype for next year.
It's too bad it wasn't the highlight of your year, unlike the other years.
Well, I can't say that it was the highlight of 2017, so...
Yeah, but 2016, you were...
Yeah, no, I was asked very recently what the highlight of my year was, and thank you, Gmail, for not updating me on emails when I need to check them. But I honestly, like, this year, 2018, I would say the highlight wasn't actually my return. That's high up there, but it wasn't. I recently got the opportunity. I went down to Utah to the Bionicle Archives, which, again, Facebook is a horrible website, but if you have an account and have no plans on deleting it, which you should, but if you don't have any plans to, check out the Bionicle Archives on Facebook. I had the opportunity to hold a prototype Liwa Mata, and that I think is the highlight of my year.
What? Bionicle?
That is really cool.
Question mark, says Matora.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard about your trip and I got kind of confused. I was like, what is this? Where is this? Where can I go?
Well,
Tell us, Eldrin.
Exactly.
Tell us where we can find the latest
what is
reviews.
oh my gosh. You can find them over on Facebook, which you should probably not be using to begin with. But if you are and you don't plan to delete your account, go check out the Bionicle Archives on Facebook.
Unfortunately, I'm trapped on there because my friends my friends over here insist on using it as a group chat.
LJ?
Yeah,
LJ,
no, I
listen
mean
to your
it is in.
listen to part of your
Hey,
latest
I
show.
think Facebook Messenger is an excellent form of communication. You know, I will give Facebook that. I think it's
Paid for by Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. LJ,
Yeah.
I listened to the latest episode of your LJ Johnson show, which you don't like to plug, so I'm doing it for you, XD.
Okay.
And I feel like we could have an interesting conversation about social media.
I
don't know
sure
if
we
it-
could.
I don't know if it merits being a full episode, but it would be interesting.
Probably. I don't think that I came across as concisely as I'd wanted to when I was talking about that. But I don't really like social media. I think that it is not I don't think it's a good thing for people. I don't think it's a very healthy thing.
I would actually agree with you.
I much
I think
prefer
that
physical interactions, and I don't.
I cannot
Go ahead.
look at
I
my
agree.
life the way it is now and say that social media is not a good thing. Then again, I group, my forum history as that.
Yeah, I don't really
Uh,
see forums as social media, because they're usually so specific. Like I don't think of BZ Power or the TTV message boards as social media.
Yeah,
They're
see,
just the
because we never
discussion
really
boards.
presented ourselves on there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the
It
other
was
day. It's like,
Well,
with message boards, how we've traditionally used them, there is a level of anonymity, a level of separation between us
Exactly.
and who we're conversing with. With social media, that barrier has mostly been broken down.
Well, the interesting part was when you were talking about how the Selekians are trash people, which I agree with, by the way. Down with the Selekians. Anyone who supports them.
I gotta
are-
give more credit to the good guy folk.
Yeah.
That is how you handle a joke like that and have fun with it and do good things with it. Like
it's wholesome.
it's
so
it's
funny.
wholesome. Like I joke
dude, I
about
love the
disliking
good guy.
Yeah, I joke about disliking good guy, but the people who joke about good guy and who are like, oh yeah, I really like good guy, they're good people and they have fun and they do it properly. If the Selekians just did what they did, they wouldn't be a problem.
Can that be the good guy fandom's name, the good people? Because that's great.
I
good
talk to them.
people.
I'm not gonna decide for them.
Anyway, I agree with your decrying of the Selekians, but one of the points you used to say why they were so bad is that they use anonymity as like a shield for their actions. But then anonymity is also the good thing that separates forums from social media.
I wouldn't
And I had
necessarily
the big
say it's,
thinky.
I didn't say if I did say that it was a good thing for message boards, that wasn't necessarily it's. They live separately but alongside each other, because anonymity can be used as a shield or a weapon. It's a very double-sided sword.
Yeah,
Unlike Destiny's one-sided, double-sided sword.
I'm
But
surprised you remembered that.
yeah. But yeah, so obviously it can be used as a good thing to have just perfectly fine, reasonable conversations that allow people to have their thoughts and opinions and have it not bring them down entirely. at the same time, it can also be used as a weapon because it will alter how you act toward other people. Like the Selekians, they use it, they hide behind it, and then they act like garbage people. So obviously enough, you know, it's there are two sides to that coin.
It's a discussion. It's a very interesting point you brought up on the podcast. Next time I'm on your show, I want to talk about it.
Yeah, we
maybe
can
even
touch
just in
upon
an
it.
abridged, even just in an abridged form. Maybe I'll email a question.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a fascinating conversation. It's not one that I've delved too heavily into. So my arguments might not be the most well thought out or well articulated.
What even is this conversation? It's like you two talking about two like obscure
brought up an
like
unrelated
meme
thing.
groups.
But I'm segueing it by saying I was on the LJ Johnson show 3 times this year, and that was neat.
Aren't you cool? I
Yes.
was on once. Or
I'm a
was that
legend.
even this year, XD?
I'm a legend. I've been on 3 times.
Prentice.
I've been on so many times, and the fans love me so much that LJ had to blacklist me for the rest of the year, so I wouldn't steal the spotlight.
So I revealed I actually do have a blacklist, like an actual one. You're not on it. But yeah, I do have a 3-person quota. Prentice was saying earlier, LJ, you should promote the show. And I actually try very hard not to promote the show myself on TTV. Because I feel it's disingenuous of me to do that. Where I went off on my own, I do my own show, and I have my own show. And then I come back, and now I just have this much larger platform to plug my stuff. I'd much prefer talking about other people's projects in the community and highlighting those as opposed to mine.
Which is very noble of you.
Oh, sure. The guy with 3,200 subscribers wants to advertise his show on a channel with 52,000. Come on.
Come on!
At the same time, I mean, like, TTV, that it's, you know, now that we're not an epic, you know, elite company nowadays.
3,300. Thank you very much.
Our main, you know, our goal should just be like to be a vessel for other groups to kind of, you know, get.
That means it's gonna sunset real quickly.
I want to do more stuff like that. Wow.
All right, guys. So before I quit the channel, I'm gonna start up a new project just so I can advertise it on my way out.
The Tenebrae Invictus show.
Hey, man. Do it, dude.
Yeah.
If I had more stable internet, I would have already done the.
First, I need to turn my. As I've said before to some fans here, I just need to change my acronym. No, sorry, change my username to an acronym. So it's going to be TI, and I'll just use my last name. So the TI Marler Show will be starting pretty soon.
Okay.
Just keep your eyes peeled. Like it'll actually happen.
You're a funny guy.
And we're gonna start in like Saturday afternoons.
What time?
When's your show? I love it. I absolutely love it.
At 4 p.m. Eastern.
I'm amazed you remembered that.
Yeah. It's perfect.
I remember everything. Speaking of remembering, there's something I wanted to bring up. Speaking of leaving the channel.
Oh yeah! Can we like actually talk about this now?
Kinda? Yeah.
Vin
sort
was
of.
gone for a bit. I don't know if anybody noticed.
There wasn't a formal announcement. It was all internal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was pretty much asked to take a break. No, not even take a break. I was asked to leave the channel, not by anybody in the channel. So back in March was a busy month. A lot of stuff happened in the channel. A lot of stuff happened outside the channel. I got hired at my local Lego store, and the first thing they brought up before offering me the job was that there'd be a conflict of interest if I were to continue working on the TTV channel and also working at the Lego store at the same time.
How did they know that you were on the channel?
Because I used that. Yeah, I mentioned it as a means to kind of use that as leverage to get the job.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to kind of express how much vested interest I have in the brand, and kind of and use the channel as like a springboard. And so the funny part about that is, I tell them about the channel, it gets them to like me more and to consider me more. But at the same time, it also kind of screws me up because they told me that I had to choose between working on the channel or getting the job. And the decision, I mean, for me at the time, it was kind of obvious. It's like, well, I need to make money. I'm saving up to move out. That's kind of my priority right now, and this seems like a cool job.
You heard it here first, folks. Vince sold his friends up the river for money. Confirmed.
I did not. I didn't decide to leave TTV per se. The way I put it to these guys was that I was going to be kind of taking a bit of a hiatus. Like I would be working in the background for a bit and not making my presence known.
Like a ninja.
So, they hired me. I told them. They asked me what my choice was, and I told them, well, okay, I'm not gonna work on the channel. The channel's still gonna be there because I have friends that work on the channel. I'm not sure if that.
Envy and I were working.
That's a concern to you guys. And they said, because my thing was I wasn't sure if they just wanted the channel to not be a thing or if they just wanted me to not work on the channel. But they said it was fine so long as I wasn't working on it, because the whole thing was they didn't want me to misrepresent myself as a LEGO employee. Which is fair. I mean, I can't be on a podcast kind of walking on eggshells as far as what I say about a LEGO set or what I say about the brand as a whole, because if I say a bad thing, then they're not going to like it. If I say only good things, I can't be genuine. So
yeah, pretty much.
There's definitely a conflict there. So my decision was not necessarily leave the channel, but just kind of stop doing LEGO related stuff and focus more on like
if you want to know
eBay,
what Mock Spotlight,
maybe the occasional Mock Spotlight, yeah. So
I want to know why Ben stopped showing up on brick feeds.
Yeah, no more brick feed. None of that. None of my opinions coming out anymore. Which didn't matter.
Nope.
In the end,
it didn't matter. So yeah, that's what happened. What else?
Bio said the Mock Spotlight that LJ took over but did nothing with.
I know.
top
LJ, yeah, you can do
Sorry,
I'll
I don't know why. I don't know why you didn't bring it back.
Really profitable series. Very well loved.
I can't.
Hostile takeover.
I don't really know what else to say here. I was busy working on other things.
Yeah,
I have so many different projects currently.
Yeah,
like I have a lot of irons in the fire right now. I have another Bionicle series for TTV in the works. I have the retired reviews, which are still being worked on. I have another series that I've dubbed Project H on Twitter. That's going to be coming out in about a year. And then I have another series that I want to be doing with everyone here that I've wanted to do it for like 5 years, but I actually need to sit down with everyone and get it over with. Which
we have Meanall to do.
It's not Meanall. Something else.
No, I mean, we have Meanall to do.
Oh yeah, we got to do Meanall. And then obviously, yeah, I've been working on videos for the channel.
Yeah, I mean, no one will criticize you for not doing work. It's just funny.
Oh yeah,
the hostile takeover that never was.
Yeah. It wasn't even hostile. I wanted to help Ben out in his time, and I wanted to keep the seat.
You helped a lot.
You wanted to poach his fans because you're greedy for fame.
I wanted to help, but I ended up not helping that.
Yup.
So, please just.
Yeah, this year I learned quite a lot, and among those things was that working at the LEGO store sounds pretty cool. Is kind of cool. Be prepared for that to be the only thing you do in your life if you do it.
Yeah, all those all those kids out there who I want to work for LEGO when I grow up, and they do their social media and they do stuff on YouTube, and they're like, "This is gonna help me." It's not gonna help you.
LEGO is a company. No matter what, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They're just a company.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Getting a job as a set designer for making, cool mocks, that could happen. That has happened. But, getting in a more like entry-level way, it might actually discourage you.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the individual.
Indeed.
Crunch by
they
Nuva.
They have their policies. They have their ways of doing business. And much like other businesses, there's going to be stuff that you might not agree with. Or so on and so forth. It's just, that's what I've learned, and that's what I'm taking into my future, is that I just can't care about other people anymore. I just
Whoa. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But I can't read too far into stuff like that. I thought working at the Lego store meant, okay, cool, this is my end to my career. Like, I could learn more about this field. I could learn more about the company and find myself in like all these different positions. Like maybe I could be a set designer. Maybe I'll learn something about that. But in the end, it was a retail store. That's all it was.
Yeah.
So,
Lego corporate and Lego retail are two very different groups.
Mm-hmm.
So that Crunch
So
Bite
anyway.
Nuva in the chat feels more like social media is hurting yet again.
in a way.
But more importantly, Crunch Bite Nuva's in the chat.
Dude, he's been
Yeah.
back for a while now.
How you doing, man? I haven't
Welcome
seen
back,
you.
Crunch.
My goodness.
For any who don't know, he's a
Like the last week or two.
community legend and also former Mod Squad member. I have not seen you these last few weeks.
Have your eyes been closed?
Yes, I'm blind, Elder.
Oh.
Thanks-
Well, I got
thanks for
some bad news about
discriminating.
your show then. It's getting canceled.
No.
That's something else that
Happy
happened. the NCU,
happened?
the Netflix cinematic universe
Oh,
from
God!
Marvel, all came
Yeah, it's
crumbling down.
Oh yeah, that happened.
It's kind of upsetting because like they're promoting the Punisher now. The Punisher season 2. They had like a big article about things to expect from the Punisher season 2, and I'm like, it's very difficult to get excited.
Yeah, because I know it's
when
like
I
minutes
know-
after it airs, it's canceled.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit deflating, especially some of the word choice in the article about how they like imply certain people won't be their final form in this season. They're like evolving, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So what you're saying is they're never going to evolve, then? 'Cause it's gonna be gone. It's very upsetting. But on the polar opposite side of that, if you want to go the karmic seesaw route, Shield season 6 and 7.
Woo!
At once.
At what cost? Everything else.
Worthy trade.
Oh yeah, Infinity War came out this year. That was great.
It feels like that came out a lifetime ago.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Well-
honest with you.
It
And
just
it-
came out in May.
Just over a day, you could be like, wow, feels like it came out last year.
Oh God. It's 2019.
Yeah, 2019 is
weird.
gonna be exciting. because-
Endgame is coming out in 4 months.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
You're right.
Yeah.
And
It's really close now.
in like 3 months, Captain Marvel's coming out, and in like 2 months, the Lego Movie 2 is coming out.
Then I haven't
Oh,
spoken
man.
to you too much
The
about
what
this.
movie?
The Lego
Now
Movie.
speaking of movies,
Go on.
what? Oh, I'm sorry. But speaking of movies, I do want to talk about something that I'm very excited to talk about,
Oh yes.
and it's going to be that I am going to be pursuing film as a form of education, because as some of you may know, and I know everybody in the podcast knows, I have mainly been focusing on art, and that's kind of been my thing on like on social media all the time, just posting art, practicing, trying to get better at illustration. I wanted to be a concept artist. That was kind of like my goal. And then any other opportunity that came along my way, I was like, okay, I would be open to. But the end of it all, my path was art, and it still is. But for me, it's just been kind of hard to pursue art in education, because where I live, all the art schools are either super expensive or super impacted, meaning you can't get in unless you're a freaking genius. I'm not a genius. I got a 3.0 GPA, and it's not enough for some schools. So, the closest university to me has a really good film program, as I've come to learn, and it took me a bit of consideration, and I put a lot of thought into the idea, like, hey, I already have a bit of a passion for movies and film production. Like, I like making videos. I've loved making videos with you guys on the channel for however many years. Video editing is, not a problem for me. If anything, I would love to learn more about it. And there's just so much to the field that I feel like I could easily get into. Sound production, cinematography, making the picture look all pretty up on the screen, making the audience go, wow, this looks so cool.
Wow,
look at all this.
So cool. Look at all this.
Look at all this stuff, right? Like, dude, you turn to your friend like, doesn't that look cool? That's the kind of thing I want to do. I want to incite those kinds of reactions. Not only just with art, but I feel like I could do it in film. So, who knows? Maybe I could be a film director. Maybe I could be a film editor or a sound guy or whatever. The exciting part about it is that the more I learn about this, the more I feel like I can do different stuff for the channel as well. Because something I've thought about doing for the longest time was short films or mini series, a web series of sorts.
In that case, we're gonna need your help on something next year.
Exactly. And
there's a show you gotta watch too before that.
The crew already know this. I've spent a good bit of my personal time trying to plan out a new series for the channel that never ended up coming to fruition, simply because I couldn't commit enough time to it. Yeah, I would say that it was time. It was a lot of time constraints, a lot of scheduling conflicts, and just overall not enough.
A lot of people leaving and getting fired.
Yeah, that too.
There's
just a lot that didn't make it happen, but it doesn't mean it has to be the last project that I work on. I want to be able to do more because I find it to be a lot of fun. And the main reason why I'm here in the first place is because I wanted to do a machinima with you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, there's still a part of me that wants to do something like that.
TTV THM and Halo Online wins.
The first thing to do in a machinima. Don't be like this guy.
Yes. TTV's humble beginnings.
Boy. We're going to be talking a lot about that next year because 2019 is going to be the group's 10-year anniversary.
Oh, man.
It's kind of a weird gray area.
You're going to be looking at me, and you're going to see Ben, the filmmaker.
Next month.
Go on.
Yeah, next month is the first time we interacted with each other in that Vaki fab, bro. No, was it? All my blog entries are in January.
You might be right.
Ven and I have already interacted at this point.
No, it's not about purely interaction. I mean, I interacted with Ven like more than 10 years ago, too.
I like celebrating our group dynamic.
This is true.
Which is the next guy. Our anniversaries are kind of weird in this group because obviously we had the precursor podcast to TTV that went on for like half a year called IBZP. And then we all met each other, in the summer, generally summer of 2009. We had all kind of become friends at that point on the chat room. TTV's anniversary isn't until May 2010. So we're going to have like 2 10-year anniversaries. The 10-year anniversary of the group, the 10-year anniversary of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
So
that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, Meso. I
Get
posted
ready,
some proof.
my dudes. 2019 is going to be our year.
I hope so.
I really hope so. We're getting the epic plan together. Get everyone to Break Fair Virginia 2019. And we do mean everyone. So that needs
Except
to
Waluigi.
Yeah, so that goes for you too, fans. Break Fair Virginia. Chantilly, Virginia. What dates in August?
July 31st.
July 31st.
To August
Alright.
4th, I want to say.
There you go.
Might be.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Well,
I demand all of you come.
I think
Public days are the 3rd and the 4th of August, but the whole exhibition is from the 31st to the 4th.
yeah.
Speaking of exhibitions, are we gonna go see that dinosaur next year?
No,
or what?
Of course
We're
it
gonna see
is.
it. We're gonna see it.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we're gonna see it. We're
Why
gonna go
do
to
you
that
even ask?
Smithsonian.
Dude, we're gonna walk into that building and we're gonna find the exhibit and we're gonna play the Jurassic Park theme song.
Perfect. I have a really nice and loud
Yeah, me
speaker that
too.
can do it for us.
Yes, he does. Vince's speaker is great.
Dude, it was the best.
Never forget strolling down Chinatown playing.
Oh
the
yeah,
What?
that's right. That's the same speaker. It's
we
going
were
to happen.
obnoxious, like walking down Chinatown in New York, blasting like what song?
Black
was it?
Panther
Like,
soundtrack.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
like wave
Swag-
music.
just swag walking down Chinatown.
I don't ever want to see that at Brick Fair. That's
It was great.
that's
yeah.
a big no.
Who gonna pray for me?
You don't want to see
Take my
Chinatown?
pain from me.
Oh,
Wow.
this is freaking
That's all for
racist.
me.
That's not what I meant. I don't want to see this swag walking.
You don't want to listen to the Black Panther soundtrack? What, do you not like Black Panther?
I don't have a phone.
Dual-sided racism.
My gosh.
Do you not like Black Panther?
No, that's
I
Orion.
actually-
That's the
I
other
actually do not-
Idahoan.
I actually do not like Black Panther.
Ah!
What?
You can take Meso
Black
out of
Panther's a weird
Mississippi.
movie. You shut your face.
You can't take the Mississippi out of Meso.
Black Panther's a weird movie because I remember like getting out of the theater watching it, and you remember, Ben. I was like, "This is the best like Marvel origin story movie. I love this movie. It's
Oh, yeah.
so good."
I really enjoyed seeing it with you guys.
I've seen it twice since then, and my opinions just keep going down every time I see it, to the point where I'm scared to watch it again because I
Which
still
one?
want
Wait,
to
which one?
kind of like it.
Black
Black
Panther.
Panther.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's like it's gotten to the point where I'm like afraid I don't want to see it ever again because I still have some positive thoughts about it. I like M'Baku. I like his girlfriend's weapons, whatever her name was. That's about it. I like Claw.
You didn't like Killmonger?
Yeah, I like Killmonger. He's all right. He's
I found my
gonna
daddy with panther claws in his chest.
I had a friend to know brand. Check these out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah, it's like, I enjoy Killmonger, but I feel that number one, he's been overhyped, and number two, the acting makes him like I like Michael B. Jordan, but he's hard
Do
to take
you?
seriously. Yeah,
he really
right.
does overact his role.
He overacts a lot, and a lot of his lines have gotten memed because it doesn't fit the tone of the movie. And like his one great line at the end is like the main positive thing that everyone thinks back of when they think about him. Like name another moment where it's like, yes, that's the the definitive Killmonger. I guess in the spirit realm was pretty good with his dad. That was a good scene.
And
Yeah.
that has been our Black Panther review. Thank you all so very much for watching.
It's a freaking retrospective.
Black
happened
Panther
this year.
retrospective? Oh, that's a new one.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
What else happened this year?
A lot.
Oh yeah, Meso got a girlfriend.
That did happen.
Who?
Girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
Met Haley. That was wonderful.
Her?
She- I feel like
Don't you mean Meso's girlfriend? Haley? Come on,
Yeah, yeah.
Meso.
Yes, MGH.
why is that? What's up, Matora?
This is such a classic.
What's wrong,
meme.
Maddie?
The greatest non-meme ever.
Dude, you memed it into existence. You seem to have a habit of doing that,
I
and it
mean,
hasn't
I
always
memed it-
worked out.
I memed it because Mange did. And, like,
Who?
Actually,
It was
that whole update video you made while like Brick Fair was ending for us.
Oh, I know.
That's like one big meme right there.
That's a huge
why
meme.
I'm doing top 10.
which was very short-lived, just because I got busy.
Nice.
But Meso,
You pulled an LJ.
okay,
Yeah.
excuse you.
It's ironic because LJ did use to spearhead the top 10. XD.
I just remember having a good laugh with LJ, like we were driving to the airport or whatever, listening to your video and like making commentary along.
Meso's doing his best to save the channel, gets made fun of. LJ tries to save the channel, gets applauded.
I'm sorry.
The
difference is
so good.
The difference is we didn't try. We succeeded. We saved the city.
Then attempts to save the channel, gets ignored.
Who are you again?
Yeah.
Vin leaves the channel, gets ignored.
It's kind of
Spider-Man guy.
Weren't you in a movie this year, Ven?
We're about to
Shut up,
watch
it was
Venom
a
for the
stupid
first
movie,
time.
I hate it.
Only the best comedy of the year.
Me and LJ and I think Matora are gonna watch Venom for the first time after this.
Yeah, in the last 15 minutes.
Wait, Matora, how much have you seen?
The last 15 minutes.
Why?
Because those are the only 15 minutes of the movie worth watching. That's why.
I mean,
Because me and my friends went to go see another movie, and then we went into that movie at the end.
Snuck in.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's not a good movie.
Dude, it is hilarious.
The last
But
15
not because
minutes
it
I
means
saw
to
were
be.
quite good.
It's not a good movie.
Actually, it's a better film than Aquaman.
You know what? There's a movie I want to watch with you guys after we watch Venom. Not right after, but sometime after tonight. Not Chef, but it's a movie that has a very similar premise to Venom, but I feel that it is pulled off way better.
Spawn.
Go on.
I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want you guys to watch it without me.
Okay.
I won't watch it without you. I don't watch freaking movies by myself.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Aquaman. And I want to.
Aquaman by
Can we
John
talk about
Favreau.
I actually just saw Aquaman earlier this week.
Can we talk about how much money it's making? Well, first tell us how you like it.
I thought it was very run-of-the-mill, generic. It was okay. Nothing too spectacular. The CGI was cool at the end. There's like a really cool war scene at the end. That's about it.
Yeah. Wait. Did you think the CGI was weird at like the start?
Yes, I did.
Dude, it is so like
The
off.
CGI is really bad in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, it
When
wasn't.
did
this
Aquaman come?
like the other week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's another movie that Vin and Mange flip on then, because I remember Mange speaking very positively on it.
No, I gave it like a 7 at the highest. It's like barely.
Yeah, I think at the highest I could give it a 7 too, but
A 72?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
7.
The
7.
most
77. I mean, 72 out of 100.
I hate
The most praise that I've heard about it says that it doesn't take itself seriously. It embraces the weirdness. There's a lot of good spectacle. The directing is good. There's a few really good shots. And...
It's a better movie than Venom, that's for sure. And it has way better action. Like the cinematography, like you were just saying, Meso,
Dude,
it's
yeah,
really good.
some of those shots are crazy. Like the.
No, keep going.
Like there's a fight scene in the beginning of the movie that got me really hyped. It's just too bad the rest of the movie didn't really keep up the hype as much. But
I will say. Can we talk about how much money it's making?
how much money is it making, Meso?
But it's making ludicrous amounts. Like I think it's already surpassed Justice League, and it's on track to beat like Wonder Woman. I think
748.8 million right now.
Yeah. Apparently, China is really loving it.
Dude, China loves CGI. That's what it is.
Aquaman rules box office with $52 million weekend as it nears $750 million total. That was 10 hours ago. So I'm not sure where that fully ranks. I could be wrong on my Wonder Woman claim. I'm not one of the types who keeps up with box office numbers. I just find it hilarious.
Also overtook the entire lifetime gross of Wonder Woman in China in just 3 days.
Yeah, I find it ludicrous that we are living in a year where DC is such a shambling mess that Aquaman does better than Justice League. Let that sink in.
Look, everybody likes Jason Momoa. What can I say? Bro, Aquaman was the right move.
Does he act very bro-like in the movie, or did they drop that?
Yeah, he's very bro-like in the movie.
I would say it's less exaggerated than Justice League, though. I think they made him more of a grounded character.
Yeah, he's not a goofball like in
Good,
Justice
good.
League. But he's got the bro attitude.
Good. Good.
But he learns a good lesson, as all cliched storylines are.
Dude, I feel so bad for Black Manta. They did not do that character justice.
Well, they didn't have time to fit him in, like, seriously.
They didn't give him time.
But like,
That's
no,
the
okay,
problem.
his background, the way the movie starts, that's like a WTF right there.
Yeah.
Well, not having seen the movie, and if anyone really cares, if you want like no spoilers, maybe tune out for a few minutes. But like, I think he's gonna be the sequel villain, because isn't he Aquaman's
Yes.
like main adversary?
Yes, there's a post-credit scene that, like, yeah.
If I had
Yeah,
to
that's
guess,
true.
they're probably
Gives that
trying to
away.
avoid what they usually do with the DC movies, or at least some superhero movies, and they burn the main antagonist like right away, and then don't do anything, else. They're probably saving him, which I respect. Now that would require the actual villain to be good to compensate, and I'm not sure if he is.
He is not. Think of this movie
But his
as...
suit, though. His suit makes up for it.
This movie was basically Thor, but less good.
Got it.
With a lot more CGI and better action, but worse writing. That's what this movie was.
Got it. Well, I've grown to hate Thor in time, so I'll give Aquaman a shot at some point. It's gonna be the only DC movie that I probably won't watch in theaters. I might remedy that, but
I won't.
weirdly enough, I've seen all the other DC movies for some godforsaken reason that I can't begin to fathom. Yeah. Another thing that went down this year. Wait, what? What, Eljo? What's coming?
I'll go. ahead
Yeah,
and put
that's
this- I'll put this in the video. 'cause
we reference this meme a lot when we play games and stuff.
Here we go, everyone. Behold. Thank you, Wadon, for supplying this meme. Although there's one
Good
minor
meme.
inaccuracy. I don't call him Mange. I'm one of the few people that don't call him that. But
My favorite part is when people who did not know you back then call you Mange. It just brings a smile to my face and puts a spring in my step.
Good thing that amount of people is incredibly small and probably only one person. At best.
I mean, does it sometimes?
Purple, it is not you.
Yeah,
Purple.
I definitely call Mange.
you can talk purple. It's okay. Like, you're already in the video.
Yeah,
It's
you've
all
done
right.
it before, but you don't habitually
It's
call
okay.
me mange.
I switch
My favorite's still man.
depending on the mood.
Mandy.
No, stop. I
Incredible man.
I told Meso's girlfriend Haley to stop because that actually was setting me off. How she was insisting she was going to start calling me that, because that is literally the worst combination of names.
Manvy.
It's like the just Bionicle combiner models that just look awful. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Manvy is.
Trust me.
It just sucks.
Those are the best ones.
No,
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 you're
you
right.
don't understand. They're nowhere near the best. They're awful. They're absolutely horrific.
Thank you.
Mange, you are very lucky. You are very lucky that I occasionally have the capacity to sometimes be a good person.
Gosh,
Otherwise, I
that
would have
was-
already forced.
So many.
I would have already
addendums.
forced Manvy through. But
Uh-huh.
because I have my own agenda I like
Uh-huh.
to stick to, so I ain't gonna compromise.
What about Manjvi? Manjvi?
I feel like that's crossing on some borderline inappropriate, accidentally named word usage. So I would suggest not to use that. But I mean,
All right.
all up to you.
That's a free country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer my own shtick. So
I remember when you had to you were conscientiously trying to say envy on the podcast, and then you've given up for so long now to even
yeah.
try.
Well, I was I wanted to not confuse people, because I figured it would help to have one name that have people go by, and then freaking Jahi kept flopping between his names and could never pick which one. And I was like, well, there's no point to this anymore. If it's not going to be consistent, I'm just going to call him what I want.
Like,
Guys, this year you can't call me Ven anymore.
oh, great.
Why is that?
Here we go.
Because I am now going to be Monev.
Monev. Okay.
So
Monev.
now,
Yeah,
if
Monev.
you want, you either have to call me Monev, or if you
Cash
really want to be
Monev.
lazy, you have to call me Mon. But you can't call
Hey,
me
Mon.
Ven.
Like Digimon?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
Welcome to the TTV podcast, man.
Oh
It's
gosh.
everything I wanted and more.
No.
Yes.
Something we should talk about in reference to this year.
Mm.
Our shared, occasional, still some people care about it, hobby Lego had an interesting 2018
Mm-hmm.
because we witnessed probably the best year of Ninjago in recent memory with some stellar sets, not counting the movie sets, those were like an exception to the rule, and
Wait, what?
an incredible story. Best waves of regular season based sets.
I know
I'll
what you
say. The movie had a
meant.
higher budget.
I know what you meant to say and what you're implying, but the way you worded it made it seem as though all the Lego Ninjago movie sets are just terrible.
Touche. It's the other side of the spectrum. They were abnormally good.
Oh yeah, they
This
were.
year saw, this year saw the advent of, the brick-built dragons and all that fun stuff, which is a callback to Ninjago's heyday, and also some of the best told stories they've done with the Sons of Garmadon and Hunted, two-parter, which is going to culminate in the movie, quote unquote, sometime next year. So that's going to be fun. But yes, one of them did have a brick with the map of Motunui on it. One also had a few other Bionicle references, including the Mask of Ultimate Power, for those who don't know.
Yep.
The only set that the Mask of Ultimate Power is in is an Ninjago set. Let that sink in.
It's not an issue.
But yeah. Yeah. LJ, find the picture.
No.
Please find the picture.
There you go. Good job. Oh wait, of the stickers?
Just of the Mask of Ultimate Power sticker.
I mean,
For
I
the
have a picture
uninitiated.
of all of them. It'd probably just be easier
Alright,
for
fine.
me to post that.
I want all
Sure.
them stickers.
Yeah, for people who don't say it. But by virtue of the karmic seesaw, which is my
my
2018
gosh.
life philosophy, as Ninjago rose, construction must fall to counterbalance.
Construction.
Yep.
It must
Because
die.
2018, the summer of 2018 has marked the first set release wave in, I believe, 20 years. Maybe just 19 years. To
Well,
not have a construction theme at all.
Construction debuted in 1999, I want to say.
Yeah, 19 years then.
Yeah.
Since there's been one every year until this year, where it is completely gone in the summer, and then it's looking like the winter as well. Although I count Minecraft
I don't count Minecraft.
know many-
Why would
many
you ever
don't.
count Minecraft?
because they fit the dictionary definition, quote
But their
unquote.
system.
Doesn't matter. They're a
It matters.
constructible action figure. Construction doesn't have to be CCBS. I count Knight's Kingdom as construction.
I mean, yeah, I do too. But I don't
If
necessarily
it's got
believe...
joints and posability, it's a construction figure.
So I'm glad that the
Do you-
Reinhardt and Diva are construction.
I mean, yeah.
Oh boy.
Like, if you count Knight's Kingdom, you gotta count Minecraft, and if you count
I don't
Knight's Kingdom, you
necessarily
gotta
think
count
so.
Reinhardt.
Because Nice Kingdom it's system compatible, but it isn't fully a system brick built construction.
Nor is Minecraft. They got mixel joints.
Okay, thank goodness. In that case, construction does live, everyone. Anyway,
Mixel joints have been building up for about
Yeah, just a little bit.
for about 4 to 5 years now as being a building system unto themselves. They're still in the early stages. They got a long way to go, but I do recognize that the strides they're making towards achieving construction figures on a smaller scale.
all right.
Aren't the
Here's
Minecraft
the.
sets meant to kind of like more blend in with like a system set though? Like
I mean, of course, aesthetically, the figures that they're making, they're very, system evident. They don't use CCBS shells. They're not robots. They're just basically upscaled minifigures or versions of the, Minecraft characters that you play as in the game. I'm only counting them because I think it's clear that that's the direction Lego's heading in. I think the era of CCBS is over.
We don't need construction and big scale figures. We've learned how to miniaturize it, operate it with system.
Essentially.
Honestly, I've played a lot with those Mixel pieces, and they're great. They really changed the game. I wanted to say they're a game changer, but I didn't know how to really formulate that sentence.
What they really need to make them work and to enable characters to be made that we know, they need armor pieces that are form-fitting. It's not just studs that get put on top of the armor for legs. You know what I mean? That's either front or side facing. They need some that can actually contour. And then they need some more options for posability.
So I agree with a comment in the Discord chat that the Venom mech is the future of construction.
Dear God.
Just because I'd love for that to be a thing where construction from here on out is based on the Venom mech.
Please no.
Yes.
Don't do this to us.
Yes. Venom.
But yeah,
Venom.
The last construction set, let it be known, Darth Maul.
But
Maul's
Minecraft is out.
Please.
Yeah.
But you just said Minecraft is construction.
For 2018, the last of the continuous year releases. There you go.
But
the streak ended with Darth Maul. There was a lapse. Minecraft begins the new streak.
Okay.
Maybe they just made that and they were like, "This is enough. This is
we can
the
stop
best
here.
It's ever gonna be. It's never gonna be any better than the
No armor
Star set right
articulation.
here.
We can stop here. We did it.
It's amazing, beautiful.
We removed as many features as possible and charged a premium.
Simplicity.
So real fast. The picture I posted a picture of the stickers earlier, and it's on the screen right now for anyone interested. The
well done.
2 stickers.
Christmas just passed. I love you guys. I'm sure you guys love me. Can one of you guys, not whoever's listening, I'm talking to you guys, like LJ, Meso, Mange, Maddie, you can get in on this too.
Don't push your
one of you guys, please just buy me that Venom mech set. That'd be so cool.
How much is it?
It's like $50.
Dear God.
Literally more than what I have in both my bank accounts, XD.
Yeah,
Man, I want that set, but it is so expensive.
Get it with your Lego store discount. Oh, wait. Get it with your Target store discount. Oh, wait.
Why?
Hey. I hope tomorrow you trip and fall on some mud.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of mud around my place. It's a muddy area.
And
a lot.
And not only do you just trip, no, you trip over dog poo poo, and it gets all over your shoes. It goes through your shoes. It gets into the soles of your shoes and onto your socks. So now you have poopy socks.
Holy crud.
Why you gotta be like this?
I hope it happens.
Ven wah.
I'm not Ben anymore. I'm
No,
Mon.
he's Mon. Come on, Mon.
Mon like Digimon?
The artist formerly known as Ben.
Digimonev.
But I gotta say, I picked up the. I guess I should probably save this for Brickfeed since I can go on there now. But screw it. I picked up the one of the new Spider-Man sets. I forgot what it's called, but it's the one that has.
We save purchases for Brickfair.
Yeah. It has. It's the one that with the Sandman. And the new Vulture. You know what I'm talking about? It's a cool set. Honestly, building that kind of inspired me to want to do like an alternate build with it.
Is it the Spider Walker?
Yeah, the Spider Walker.
I'm gonna propose you this, Ven.
What?
Spider-Man Lost crossover. Make him up. It even has the Lost legs in blue.
You want me to make a Lost out of that set?
Kind of. I want you to make a crossover with that set. Lost is a Spider-Man villain.
We need to wrap it up in this case. This has gone too far.
But anyway, I wanted to bring that up because I might have an idea for a new series to come out on the channel. Ven's alternate set builds.
Who's Van?
Name is a work in progress. But basically, I want to make a series about me kind of taking a set apart and rebuilding it into a different model using just the parts that come with the set. And see how it goes.
I like it. I like the sound of that. That could be neat. Yeah. Death Battle, Spider Walker versus Lost Win.
No, I'm not gonna actually do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make a spider loss. Loss is in the past. Get over it, man. My uncle's dead.
I mean, yeah, it is.
And I hope you trip and fall into some mud the next day. Not tomorrow, because that's already gonna happen. But the day after.
Wow.
I hope it happens again.
Alright, well. Guys, it's been a year. Do you have any hopes for 2019? Any aspirations? Any resolutions?
More ups, less downs.
Yeah.
More ups, less
Hopefully
downs.
hopefully don't have to fire anybody.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I really hope
coming
nobody
year.
in the group gets revealed to be a scumbag this year.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just
Purple.
as long as you keep your mouth shut, Mesa, we'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
threats.
snap. Oh, snap.
An official statement regarding Monet.
And Mesa.
Deliberately cause Meso to trip and to fall in the mud.
I love it. Purple, what are your plans for the channel in 2019?
I have none. LOL.
Well,
not
I wanted to make
I
a
have a
single
plan
art
for you.
parts video.
There you go.
Where I just
Make
like, I just forgot what I was gonna say. God, I hate
yeah, you're gonna make art
draw the
farts.
ending of
You're
the
gonna make
show.
your
No, I wanna
your
do, like,
annual
a-
art farts video.
Yeah, I want to. I want to do a patron art farts where like I just sit in the recording chat by myself because I like the silence, and I tell people what to draw, and then we all post it in art dump and stuff, and then
That's
I'll like
actually
record the
surprising.
results.
You should do that and then make more shirts. Because if you don't make more shirts, I'm gonna make more shirts.
can't-
Instead of
I
you
I mean, I
making
don't see
money,
why we
I'm gonna make the
I
money.
don't
about
see
you
why we
both?
can't both do that.
We could.
You
could
can make shirts
Do a
too.
Matoro, make shirts. I'd buy a Matoro.
But in order
damn
for that to
shirt.
happen, you have to make
Oh
shirts
my gosh,
too.
DJ Matoro shirt.
I would
Oh,
honestly buy
DJ
it.
Maddie. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Lego Maddie.
No. Okay, we're gonna move along now. We're gonna move along very quickly. But yeah, purple definitely do that.
Happen.
Do more art farts. That would be excellent because we need more
Yes, please.
videos.
Dude, if we actually make shirts out of the stuff that comes out of art farts, that'd be really funny.
Also, by the time this episode goes up, I believe that our Danganronpa Let's Play will be completed over on TTV Nerfed.
Yeah,
Woo!
it'll be done tomorrow.
The
Go watch that. It's like good, I guess.
First of all, go watch it. It's incredible. Second of all, 2019, you'll be all happy to know that we've already recorded and completed the entire second game.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
for anyone who is watching that playthrough, the
It
second
only
game is-
took for freaking ever, but
Yeah. Partially
Yeah.
because of you.
Which one did I play
Why
with
me?
you guys? Was that the third
It
one?
was the second game. We haven't done the
Oh,
third
the
game
third
yet
one.
because of LJ's crippling illness, which I'm glad
And
to
my
hear that
computer.
you're getting better.
Crippling
Yeah, and
depression.
Var being busy.
Very nice.
Mainly your illness.
Like, what? No, I'm not the contributing
Yeah,
factor.
dude, I was even on
No,
one.
you're right.
It was a perfect set.
We're gonna
Setting
need to,
and all, and you weren't there. You weren't
We're-
there.
we're-
They're like, "Oh, sorry, Van. I guess we can't do it this time because LJ's sick."
We need we actually need you again, Ven, and Var doesn't know it. we need to
Oh man.
we need to re-record something. But
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
no.
You're right. There was one thing we did lose.
yeah. So, but only the one.
Point being, looking ahead to 2019, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get a lot of fun miscellaneous content on TTV Nerfed, but more predominantly, TTV channel is going to have a lot of cool stuff in 2019. LJ has a driving force behind a lot of shows he's working on. Vin has his own personal ambitions. I am going to make more of my incredible top 10 videos with top tier editing. I already have topics lined up and semi-scripted. I just need to record them for anyone who actually liked those. And we are going to have an incredible Brick Fair vlog series. I don't want to overhype it, particularly because it's only half planned. But
I didn't even know there was a plan to begin with.
There's
like you're like making a joke about how like
we have this
planned out.
No,
but like we're not at Brick Fair yet.
Mange and LJ have a particularly cool idea planned that everyone should help out with. I think you all will greatly enjoy it.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing if we can pull it off.
2018 has been a... Go ahead.
No, think what happened this year, except it's actually good.
This year was good. This year was very good.
It's gonna be so much better. It's gonna be incredible.
Yeah. So in closing, 2018 was a good year, but it was also a very difficult year. It was a year of personal inventory. It was a year of upheavals. It was a year of the status quo basically getting thrown to the curb. And
this
I
is
can
a very
understand
transitional year.
I can understand for those who follow us and for those who watch our content, you know, on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Change isn't always something that comes easy. Change isn't always something that people like. It's not always palatable. But, you know, as Var and I talked about in our video earlier this year, things had gotten to the point where it was unsustainable with the current method we were doing, the current kind of content we were making. The passion was gone. We had a lot of stuff happen, but we're still obviously committed to creating YouTube content. It might not always be the same kind, but over the years, your support has meant the world to us. We don't plan on letting go of that anytime soon. So long as you are still willing to watch our stuff, we will still be willing to create content for you. And we have a lot of cool ideas we're going to do to bring back the fun. We did some of them this year. Some of them didn't work out. RIP viewing sync. That's the big one. We had some viewing syncs done. They never got released because it's very editing intensive. They still might. The idea is still sound. But basically, anything goes for 2019. 2019 is going to be a good year on all fronts. If you like our random content, if you like our Bionicle content, if you like our TTV comedy-related content, there will be something for you.
Gosh,
this just in, Meso jinxes an entire year.
Shut your face! I'm not jinxing it. It's gonna happen.
I swear, I'm working on so much Bionicle content. It's like
LJ is the driving force behind the bonkle side of things right about now.
So much.
So, without further ado, thank you all once again for making 2018, despite all of its difficulties, all of its personal upheavals, a completely wonderful year. We would not be here without you, and we do not take any of you for granted.
Well,
the patron shout out this week. What?
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, you did not realize that Crunchbite was here earlier, so
just because of that, the patron shout out for this week is Crunchbite Nuva,
Wow,
legendary community member, former mod squad, all around cool dude. It is very good to have you back.
Who would you have shouted out?
Like named after one of my favorite candy bars.
I was gonna shout out Ariosis. I don't know if I've done them before, but there you go. 2 shout outs.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Shout out to everyone, honestly. You guys are fantastic people.
Oh, thank
Happy
you.
New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. May 2019 be a lot better.
May 2019 be everybody's year.
May 2019 is when Infinity War 2 is coming out.
No, that's
you were
April.
gonna say that.
April of 2019, dummy.
Got moved up, LG.
Okay, it was originally scheduled for May.
It's April.
Yeah, whatever. 1 week before May.
All right. Go ahead and play the music.
Don't tell me what to do.
Please go ahead and play
Cue the music.
Thank you all again, and we will see you in 2019 for more incredible content. I'm Mesa.
I'm LJ. Alright. Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead.
That was Monev. I'm Envy. Expect a new analysis.
I'm Mon.
Come on.
Victoria!
Say
Come
it.
Ah! What?
Say it.
You're up.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm Deb Toro.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
purple.
Farewell, everybody. See you in 2019.
Wow, nice. Good timing.
Epic